So hello and good day everyone. Nice to meet you all in this 5th International Workshop. And I am Shafika, your speaker for today from SuperMap International. And as for today, I will be talking about the ARGIS technology for the Smart Park application. Okay, so before we go deeper about the AR technology, we will first understand about the Smart Park and how does the technology can help in order to improve the smart park accessibility, management, and more. So basically, smart park is being referred as the use of new generation of communication technology and digital technology, where both of these are being applied to in the park management and operation, with rapid information collection, high-speed information transmission, rapid information calculation, and so on, where all of these are being applied to create the smart park. So what we want to achieve for this digital technology in smart park, wait, I cannot see my screen. Okay. So we want to achieve the equipment management, the better asset management, property services, and other digital operation, where all of these will help to improve the competitiveness and sustainable development of the smart park. So this is the goals that we want to have for the smart park construction, where we will have the smart coding from AI, efficient integrated map services, fully autonomous and controllable park, have the comprehensive security system, have the intelligent operation and maintenance monitoring system in the smart park, and so on, where all of these could help for the smart park, which the platform can provide all around application services ranging from park planning and construction, investment promotion, and operation supervision to security command and dispatch for park managers, decision makers, and park planning departments, which are conducive to industrial transformation and upgrading. So this is the smart park conditions, where mostly when there is an application of the smart park, it has some limited exposure, difficulty to provide accurate positioning services, has expensive underground management, where all of this making the effect unremarkable, and it has a weak GIS, and the project results under planning difficult to be used in the practice. So this it make the smart park application difficult to achieve and has a low precision. So as we know that most of the digital status of the smart park are virtual reality, which is the VR with smart parks, although we also have augmented reality, AR, and smart park, but it is rarely being implemented in the smart park status. So as for today, I will show you about how ARGIS technology can help with smart park application with this content, where you will understand more and see how by using SuperMap AR technology, you can create a better smart park application. And firstly, we will see how ARGIS for the smart park planning. So this is the steps on how you can do the smart park planning, where of course, firstly, we need to do the field investigation of the park. Later, before we proceed with the park planning and design, where after we've done all of the planning and design, we can have the approval and acceptance of the park construction. So we can imagine on what kind of new experience that we can have by combining both AR and GIS for the smart park application. Like maybe we can have the virtual exhibition hall and so on by using the combination of the AR and GIS. So this is the real scene survey of the AR park, whereas you can see in the land survey video, you can see the building name, type of the building, its properties, and it's not only focusing on the building, you can also have it on the field or different type of properties when you use AR technology, where it helps you to verify the properties of the building and these areas and so on. And not only for the land use survey, we also have AR for the grid law enforcement, as you can see in this video. So this is the AR part planning and design, where you, as you can see in the video for the factory renovation design, where you can calculate the distance between one pole with another, or you can also do the design by using AR. So you can see it better on how it's gonna look like in the real life. So AR definitely helps in terms of planning and design. As you can see, not only for the factory renovation design, it also have for a scenic road design, commercial block design, and so on. So for this is for the AR part design, it can also do the interior designing, where you can do the AR design inside of the buildings. As you can see in the video, it can add variety type of AR widget and do the query. So when you plan like your office interior, AR could help you to see much better in terms of the space and how it's gonna turn out in real life and so on. So as we know, the AR is not only be applied on the internal planning of the park, but it can also be applied to the planning of the bridge construction across the park exterior. So when you want to create or do the AR construction, there is a few limitations you could face even from the planning stage up until the construction stage. Like in planning stage, you might face the problem like regarding the time and space limitation during site investigation. As we know that we have a limited time to collect the data and so on. And even during the design phase, we sometimes unable to accurately adjust the design scheme towards the site condition. And during the construction stage, we also have problems in terms of comparing the construction progress control and compare between the construction and design plans. Thus, we have a tablet device with AR and GIS software that helps in order to plan and design the construction in order to improve the traditional fieldwork practice. So when you use AR technology in your planning and construction, the limitation phase that you happen to have previously will be improved with AR, especially in planning and design, where you can have a better design scheme, mapping, and feature view during your design phase. During your construction stage, you can keep a tracking progress for your construction, update the progress status, and do the comparison of design scheme and the site condition much better. And lastly, you can also do during the site investigation, which is a on-site investigation report, scheme comparison of your construction during your final stage. So all of this, when you use AR in your planning and design phase, where it helps to have a less cost and timing for you to plan, design, and during your construction stage too, where it makes you to have a less mistakes when you construct the design towards the real life. So this is when you use AR during your construction, where you can do the result comparison during planning and design phase, have a progress check, and also do the inspection during the final stage. Okay, so this is the example when you use AR, where you can do the analysis and the comparison of the building. Check the floor area and so on. So now we will take a look on how ARGIS work in park property management. So the ARGIS for park property management, we have a lot that we cover, such as for cover facility management, park facility management, park component, park vehicle management, park exhibition hall management, and so on. AR for management, as we know in the park or any areas, we know that it is not only have the facility that can be seen directly with our naked eyes, but we also have hidden facilities in parks, such as for the pipelines and others, where these hidden facilities, it is not only underground, but also can be inside of the wall, or as on the ceiling, or we can say any areas that we can't see due to it being concealed from having a road on top of it, cement ceiling, and so on. So by having AR, we can have a better management for the hidden facilities, so we can have better maintenance and higher safety with this AR technology. As you can see in this video, they can check the properties of the pipelines. So as you can see, by having AR, you can check the hidden facilities, not only indoor, but outdoor areas too. And we can also check the hidden facilities in the building, where this definitely helps in terms of lowering the cost, time, and making it easy for us to manage the facilities in the park. So this is how you do the collection of the real scene, where after you save and collect it, it will come out on the maps on your phones or tabs. In SuperMap AR, it can also do the identification of things like from the images that you have in the phone, or you can also capture it directly using your smartphone. So all of the data or image that you have can be captured, and it can be seen in the maps, as you can see on your right videos. Okay, so this is when you do the intelligent identification, and how does the results being displayed by using the AR technology. This one is the example of the AR part in the civil air defense management, where from phone, you can have the augmented reality and see the properties of the building. Like you can monitor the key personnel in the park, like how many people in the house, like in this building, or how many houses in this building, and so on. Okay, next, this is for the application of AR park vehicle management, where you can see the properties of the car directly, like the owner, the type of the car, and many other properties, as you can see. So you can also directly capture it and add it on your collection, or for easy management, especially in the building that has like many people on it. So you can have a better access who is the owner, or does this owner work or live in this building. So by using this technology, you can help to reduce the probability and chances of people to maybe rob you, thus making you increase the security of the building or the area. So this is another example of the AR property management. As you can see, the building properties can be seen when you scan it. And definitely it helps in terms of management, and it also have the facilities management to be managed much better, as you can see directly for the example of the fire properties in park, where the properties of the fire hydrants, as the example, when does the the last time the fire hydrant being inspected, how the water pressure, and so on. So this definitely could help in order to maintain the facility much better, which is part of the smart park goals to have better management for the facilities and park in the smart park. Okay, so this is the example of the virtual exhibition hall by using AR, where we can visit SuperMap Hall in China through AR. Okay. So this is the one that will welcome us when we do the AR. So this one, they show about the development of the SuperMap by using AR. Then they show us about the mission of the SuperMap. Then it can also show about the market share, the research and development investment, and employee distribution in worlds and quantity statistic. So this one is the products demonstration, which including the video of the GIS technology, 3D game engine, 2D map, and also AR GIS. Good. So this one, they show about the AR table display where you can visit the SuperMap building. Okay, this one is where you can visit the SuperMap building from outside to the indoor. You can also view the AR map set and check the details by using AR only. And lastly, we have a company vision during our exhibition hall. So where all of this can be viewed in the phone only when you walk in the SuperMap hall, as it is being integrated with AR technology, thus making your experience much better and make you understand more about what the exhibit and so on. So this is one of the application that we can do where it wants to integrate the AR and AI law enforcement application in the smart park. So the scenarios is actually as there is a rapid response to urban governance, we need to combine both AR and AI to collect the urban components and have the daily inspection. And also we want to check the situation of the key or the main areas. So with all of this scenario, we create a few main purpose from the scenario that has been given on how AR and AI can help in smart park. So with AR, we can have a form collection for the municipal information, have the report on the municipal issue. We can also automatically identify the urban governance problem, and also it can help to display the management of the smart park area. So next is how we can use ARGIS for the AR park navigation. So this is the ARGIS discovery for the AR park navigation, where you can do navigation route collection, indoor and outdoor park scene navigation, and also logistic distribution navigation. Okay, so this is how they collect or do the road network collection by just moving around the areas that you want, and then the data will be updated. And you can change types of the data in the settings. Okay, so this is another example of the indoor and outdoor part real scene navigation. As you can see, you can do the planning and check the distance from your area for these videos. You can check from where you're standing towards the area that you want to go, like this one, to go to the market. So how far it takes, like the distance, the times, and so on. And all of this, once you click the area you want to go, you can have it shows the way directly. And this real scene navigation not only being applied on the outdoor part, but it also can be applied in the indoor part real scene navigation. Okay, so this is how you use the AR part for path navigation, which it is for the logistic route planning and navigation, where it has for a 2D and 3D map planning, where the map is not simply virtual. You may take a look on the large screen and the reality of the actual combination which can enter the map. And there is also the movement update of the user, which it is consistent in scale, not only based on the traditional point line surface, but also based on the real space patterns, spatial characteristic, and even a space of an object. So this is the example of the case of the application of indoor and outdoor AR venues in Expo Park. So where the indoor and outdoor real scene exhibition in an exhibition hall park are being combined with indoor and outdoor positioning, AR map placement, and also AR navigation for indoor and outdoor exhibition halls with the target search and surrounding queries. It will help to guide you or anyone that use it to the designated location because it takes like the surrounding queries, so you can easily find your ways towards your location. Okay, lastly, for today, we have AR part for map development practice. So this is the development step for AR map for part, where all of this can be done by using SuperMap product, where as you can see, we can prepare the vector and image data AR map production by using our iDesktop apps. And we can also do the analysis or service publishers by using iServer and iPortal. And we can also configure the AR location, and we can also customize the map application by using SuperMap iMobile and also SuperMap iTablet. So as long as it is the data of the real scene, it can theoretically be used as the spatial geographic information resources to integrate the GIS capabilities and provide map management, cartographic release, spatial analysis, and so on. So this is the key technology analysis, where it can cover the photographic equipment, smartphones, drones, and also CCTV. So this is the development process of AR reality map, where we need to build the development environment before we configuring the data and do the development of the application. This is the example of the coordinate system in ARGIS, where we have a camera world coordinate system, geographic coordinate system, camera screen coordinate system with the real-time position of the AR device on the 2D screen and also AR device both. So this is the system and product requirement for the AR, and the precaution when you use the apps, where it is recommended that the mobile phone should not have a black screen, and you need to avoid the multiple rotation, in-situ twisting, severe vibration, and so on. So other than that, we also need to do a precaution when you want to use it, which is about the outdoor light and wind speed, where it can interfere the system and so on. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.